Happy dance. Just finished the last row of contrast colour 1. So folks, we're nearly there. 4 more rows to go. Just another layer of the dark grey. Hello and welcome back to my Knit 365 vlog. This is one of my vlogtober episodes where I'm following my progress through the West Knits mystery knit along for his new pattern, Slipstravaganza. You just saw in the video, and a little cheer, my little vlog, my little bit of YouTube has now hit 300 subscribers. I think we're just over that actually as I record, and it just kind of blows my little mind that there's sort of 300 of you that are following me, watching along with my videos. So I just wanted to say a big hi and hello to all of the new subscribers that have joined me over the last few weeks. Of course, a big welcome back to all my existing subscribers, especially those that I chat to in the comments below. It's been so lovely to get to know you all, to start to learn a bit more about what you're working on, to answer questions about what I'm working on. So hello to existing subscribers and a big welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm recording this video on Wednesday and I've just finished part 2 of Slipstravaganza. So this is a shorter video, I think. Unless I waffle on a little bit here, it will be a shorter video because there hasn't been that much knitting content in terms of interest to show you, because I've enjoyed week 2, but man alive, it's been a lot of knitting. This has felt like a bit of a workhorse clue. I've just finished and we're on 464 stitches, I think. It's about that. So it's taken me about 20 minutes a row, and there were 60 rows. Every row you're increasing by 1 stitch. It's been enjoyable in as much as it's great TV knitting. You don't really need to concentrate to follow the pattern. Once you've done the first row of the 4-row repeat and you've introduced the new colour, the rest of it, the other 3 rows, and then the repeat of the 4 main colour grey rows, you can do that without looking at the pattern. It just follows the sequence. So that's very good news for those. Very good news. That's been very good news for me to be able to sit and watch TV in the evening. Little bit of footage you just saw. I went out and about. I had a coffee. I did a bit of knitting in bed late one night. You know, I've added a bit of knitting as we go footage. So I hope that you enjoy seeing. Da, 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 da. Here it is. Week 2's clue is done. So just for comparison, so that you can see the whole thing, obviously we had week 1 here, part 1A, the mystery bonus clue here, and then all of this outer edging is week 2's clue. Now, I've stretched this out. I've put this on a needle extender because I use interchangeable needles. So I've been able to pop this on a needle extender, and I've actually got it on 120 centimetre and an 80 centimetre. So we've got 200 centimetres of needle, and it is pretty big. So you can now see what I mean by it's a lot of knitting. But if I hold it up, it's going to need a really good block to help establish the pattern. But if I just hold it up and give it a little stretch, hopefully you can see here. I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh, I might be able to. Here you can see these lovely little diamonds that are appearing, and then these triangles. I was going to say diamonds? No, diamonds and triangles that are appearing. So, yeah, really lovely effect all the way across. So I like how this diamond motif has appeared. And it's a really nice contrast with the honeycombs that we had earlier on in week 1. So it's been a bit of a labour of love this week, but absolutely worth it, I think. And I really like how you can see all of the colours interacting together. You won't pick the mohair out. The mohair is in here, and we've got a lovely little fluff that you can see on the front and the back, and it's a really nice texture. The mohair that I've just been using where I wound it, I've got the skein here. If you recall, it's light in some sections and dark in other sections. Just where I wound it, I have a naturally lighter section, so it's almost complementing the Ballroom Blitz contrast colour 2 that I have here. So you can see the fluffy effect and you can really feel the mohair, but it's not changing the colour too much yet. So hopefully we'll get to a bit of a darker colour in the mohair when I use that again. But there we go, that's it. Lovely little diamond motif within the slip stitch pattern that I really like. So I am ready and intrigued to see what happens in section 3. I've made a couple of notes just for those fact fans amongst you. If anyone is interested or following along, I had 2 skeins of the main colour and I've got 12 grams left. So that was a 100 gram skein. I have 12 grams left on my first skein plus the second skein. So 112 grams of main colour left. And then contrast colour 1, which is this one here, I've got 72 grams left. Contrast colour 2, which is this one, I have 87 grams left. And contrast colour 3, the darker tealy colour, I have 80 grams left. And the mohair, I've got 48 grams left. So I've used 2 grams of mohair by introducing it on these little sections. So still got plenty of yarn left. Obviously have no idea what Clue 3 is going to have in store for us, but kind of feels okay. I don't feel like I'm going to run out of yarn yet. I've got quite a significant amount left of all my contrast colours and at least a whole skein and a little bit left of my main colour. So I think we're on track. I haven't thought, oh God, I'm into the second skein of my main colour already. Is that going to be okay? I think we're doing all right. Oh, let me just show you the back, because I know some of you like to see how the back of the fabric turns out. So we talked about this last time. I think this is so pretty. The back of this spotty section, the slip stitches look really lovely. This is the back of the diamond. If I stretch it out slightly, you can just about make out the inverted diamond, but really the colours, here you see all the slip stitches. So these bits of slip stitch in the colour, that would correspond where we have these darker sections doing the shape. So you can see every now and then there's these little slip stitches as I'm carrying the yarn across the back. But it makes such a lovely reverse technique that, you know, which however you wear this shawl, when we know what the final shape is going to be, you know, if you've got it on you and you can see part of the front of it and part of the back of it, you know, the back looks lovely with these lovely coloured stripes and this lovely texture. So there we go. I will insert a bit of footage now that shows the shawl laid out flat. I've put it on top of the Starflake shawl, so I will pop that in now. I've just laid Slipstravaganza on top of Starflake just for comparison. We're told it's going to be about as big, so you can see at the end of week 2 now just how big it is. It's not quite Slipstravaganza yet, but we have still got 2 weeks to go. The shape is obviously different because we have this lovely shape wing on Slipstravaganza, and we've got this sort of crescent shape that's forming. If I give it a little pull out, you can see the diamond shape a little bit better. You're not going to see this properly until I've blocked it, but certainly, yeah, you can see the diamond shape, these lovely little triangles. So yes, still a little bit to go if it's going to match Starflake, but we're definitely getting there with this lovely giant shawl. interesting comparison. We're not quite to that size yet, but let's see what happens this week. So it's Wednesday now. Next bit of the pattern will be released on Friday. So I'm going to try and follow the same plan. I'll record a bit of footage as we go on Friday, see what the pattern shows, see how much knitting I get on Friday. So I'll upload a video then either Friday or Saturday with what I've been up to, what I think about that bit of the pattern, anything exciting in terms of news or updates. Until then, I'm gonna pick up my For Fox's Sake jumper again. This has been my in-between Slipstravaganza project. So if you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll know I'm making the For Fox's Sake sweater by Max Sear. And I've just finished the fox's ears. So cute. So this is knit in the round colour work yoke jumper for a very good friend of mine's birthday, which is due. So the project is due to be delivered, gift wrapped at the end of November. So I'm trying to put in a few rounds here and there on the colour work yoke. So this is going to be me now for the next few days, getting a little bit more done on this. And then that will go back into hibernation on Friday when we get the next section of the clue. So please let me know how your project is going, if you're working on the mystery knit along, in the comments below. If you're not and you've got any questions about the project, please feel free to ask below. If you're crafting, are you knitting, crocheting, weaving, spinning? What are you working on at the moment if you're not taking part in the mystery knit along? Let me know, I'd love to hear from you. So I'll leave it there, and until we speak again, happy crafting.